Boom, you're in the toilet. That is right, I do not have a set like you rich kids, so I'm sorry that I make vlog in the toilet. But I have some ideas on how you can make the best of this lockdown COVID-19 situation. First one is obey the law, because the rest of these don't really count if you're in prison. I don't know what they do with offenders actually who are out past curfew or perhaps don't have a quarantine pass, so I wouldn't really want to know. But first of all is obey the law. Make sure that you're in your parameters for that one. Second is be with your family. To be honest, it's a good time to be with your family now that there's so many distractions around us. We are all on our phones, busy with work, doing stuff that doesn't really have anything to do with family. So now that work's actually suspended and maybe you've got some free time, get to know your family better. Third tip is learn a new skill. Perhaps that you're interested in learning something new, maybe investing in yourself. Maybe there's a hobby that you've always put off because you didn't have the time to. Well, now you've got the time to. I can hear you back there. I'm in the toilet. About learning a new skill, you have a lot of tools at your disposal. There's YouTube, Google, there are a lot of online courses that you can take if you've got the spare cash for it. But to be honest, it's really cheap. Like I think maybe Udemy. I know one of them is just like 500 pesos per month. And you can learn whatever you want to learn over there. There's a lot of courses to pick from, so check them out. Check out your online courses. But to be honest, YouTube is already a really good resource. Tip number 4 is cross off that to-do list. Maybe you've been putting something off your to-do list for the longest time. You've just been saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I don't have the time right now, I'm feeling tired, making those excuses. When really, it's a simple fix that you could really just knock it out in maybe an hour. But, you know, convenience was never there for you, but well, convenience is here for you. Now you've got a lot of time freedom. Make a weekly physical goal. Like maybe you want to be like David Goggins, who actually did 1,000 push-ups per day with his busy schedule, and this was before quarantine, so you know this guy is serious. You don't have to have the same goal. You can perhaps do something at home. Now I know that there's all this quarantine, whatever, shmeh going around that you can that you can't really move around, so you can't go jogging, you can't leave the house. But there are a lot of home workouts that you can do. And again, YouTube is a resource. Utilize it, use it, do whatever you can to improve every day. Read a book. I'm pretty sure that I should be reading a book too, but like, I'm not really that interested in reading. Well, I am, but I like acquiring knowledge, but not through reading. I just don't have the attention span for it. I don't really force myself to do it. Probably I could. So I do audiobooks, and surprisingly, having audiobooks playing in the background while I'm working out is really helpful. I'm able to absorb that knowledge. Well, probably better if I focused on it, but I have a hard time focusing on stuff, so that's more me, and that's on a tangent. But find a new way to acquire knowledge or information. It's not just about reading, it's about learning. And to end this short video, I just want to say that you should be aiming to make every day a day that you're proud to have. It's more of you have to gauge what value you want to get from the day. God, it's hot in here. Those are my tips. Perhaps you could consider subscribing or liking. But yeah, thanks.